Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. It's been a while since I played a little Golf Impact grinding session, so let's go ahead and hop into that today. So I'm going to go ahead and play some games here. Start off in the one-on-one play. And it looks like we have Tour 9 open with Tour 8 and Tour 7 still left to complete. So let's go ahead and just hop in a little bit of Tour 8 right now just to get warmed up. I hope you're enjoying Golf Impact. If you haven't given the game a try yet, I really suggest that you do. It gets a good breakup from these other types of games that you might play that are similar to this. Different clubs, legendary clubs, different balls. You have things like the long drive competition. You have the putting challenge. Overall, for me, I feel like it's a very fun game and worth a try. And if you haven't heard, NeoWiz, the developer of the game, actually came out with a play-to-earn game called Crypto Golf Impact a few months ago. I'm doing some videos for them as well, trying to teach people, what a play-to-earn game is and, how to get things set up and started on a game like that. So here we go. We are starting off on a par 3. That's also one unique thing about Golf Impact here is you do play par 3s in one-on-one tour play, which I think is really cool. So on a hole like this, we're not going to use the super rookie ball. We'll just go ahead and switch this one over to the same ball that our opponent was using, which is the Spicer ball. This is a more challenging par 3 for me, I believe. That's all right. We'll be okay. So 9.3 is the wind here. It means we're going to move this almost the entire target, but not quite. Time is running down on us, too. Woo! We released that one with 0 on the shot clock. We did hit perfect, which will be good. We're gonna leave ourselves a longer putt here. That top spin did not do what I thought that it would do. So 14 yards. Also, another unique thing about Golf Impact is going to be the putting system. It is going to be much more difficult to make your putts on this game than it is in other games that are similar to this, which does bring out a sense of more, realistic gameplay to where putting is difficult. Now, you see our opponent here, even though they hit a perfect ball, they did not use the wind-ring ratio system. So their shot, unfortunately, was not accurate for them. If we make this putt, we will pick up a win. Now, I don't do a lot of one-on-one play. I do really enjoy the tournament aspect of the game, although it's been a while since I played a tournament. And clan match is also very fun, too, to where your clan competes against another clan. We did sneak it in there, though. So your clan competes against another clan to get the best scorecard over 18 holes. So also another unique part of Golf Impact. But here we are. We are starting off with a win. We're breaking the 1,500 trophy mark. And we have a blue bag that we can start to unlock, which is always nice as well. Get those bags. Get those extra clubs. Okay. Now we're just going to keep this party rolling here. What was that, Tour 8? Yeah, that was Tour 8, so we'll keep it going. Here in the Midwest of the United States, it's hot. We've been pushing 95 to 100 degree Fahrenheit weather on a pretty consistent basis. So when you're playing a course like this, the Maldives, it just makes me wish like I was somewhere on a nice tropical beach with palm trees and a drink. But that's not the case. So maybe one day. All right. So here we're going to just use the same ball. Nothing really crazy needed. This is a good versatile ball here. 8 miles per hour means we're going to move 4 rings on this shot. Remember, it is 1 ring for every 2 mile per hour. So right here, this is 4 rings, that dotted line. The yellow ring is 1. Then the dotted line is 2, then the regular ring is 3, then the second dotted line is your 4th ring. I almost ran out of time explaining that. Got to keep in mind the shot clock as well. Okay, not bad. That's going to be a good shot. That's going to be an easy putt to make. So we'll put a little bit of pressure on our opponent here to see if they're able to pick up a good shot as well. Back-to-back par threes. Our opponent's using some emojis. You don't get too many people talking in this game. So we'll let them know good luck. 59% winning percentage. So at least they do win more than they lose. You can take a look here at this account. This one here is the 86%. It says we're on a 17-game winning streak. I don't know how accurate that is, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't lose any games. Our opponent is using a super rookie ball. This is the best ball in the game, in my opinion. That's not a premium ball. This is a regular ball that you can win in tournaments and you can win in the long drive competition. But it's a very good ball with power, wind resistance, and side spin all in one. This is an easy putt here. So we do pick up our bird, and now we'll see if our opponent can chip in. You know, unless you're good with the mechanics of the game, just like any other game, it is important that you do adjust for the wind, that you do use the right amount of spin. So here, if this were me, I would put, you know, probably max backspin on this shot. I would just aim right at the hole, and you're going to move it right at 4 rings. Well, 4.5, really. Perfect ball. But again, you know, this is what you see. Even in higher tours, opponents not using the wind ring system too much, which is why my winning percentage is so high, because I do have it down pretty well. And I'm able to hit those shots like our opponent just missed there. We'll see if we can get a rematch. Nope. Our opponent is gone. Well, the good news is we're 2 for 2. Let's go ahead and play the long drive. Give it a little bit of fun. For me in the long drive, since I already have every legendary club, and I've obviously got a lot of great in-game rewards, such as gems, I just have fun. I just go full blast on this thing and try to get it as far as I can. Now, you might be saying, well, yeah, isn't that the point? It is, but there are slice shots that people take on this that can really get you the maximum yardage if you adjust for it properly. But for me, nah, I'm just going to go max OP and hope I can hit perfect and just see what happens. Ow, a slight great left. That's for sure going to put us in the rough down here, but I bet we probably cracked the top 10. Yeah. Probably won't hold between now and then, but you can see there that if we wouldn't hit that great left, a perfect ball, you know, our right side spin that I put on could have got some action there and rolled down that hill pretty far. But that's okay. I find that fun to do that way, rather than me, you know, than being very like methodical about it. So there's the super rookie balls that I was talking about that you can win in the long drive. We just picked up 6 of them right there. Just a slight great left there kept us away from really rolling down that hill and having a lot of fun with it. Now we'll head back to the lobby, and then we're going to head back over to the one-on-one play. All right, G-Man. Let's see what our opponent has here. I need to get a little bit faster than what I've been playing. This is a tough par 5. So this might be one we do bump up to the super rookie ball on. I mean, you know, I've got a million of them, so why not? Really, we need to get right there. We need to get up on that fairway. 6.9. It's going to be right at 3.5 rings. 1, 2, 3.5. We need a perfect ball for sure. We did dead center perfect. I took a little OP off of it. Okay, perfect. Woo, it's a good thing I took that OP off, but that is not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted at all. So If our opponent here hits a solid drive and gets good yards and lands on the fairway, we could potentially pick up a loss on this game here. Our opponent's using a premium ball as well. This is the Aurora ball. Very, very good ball. I love the premium balls in this game. And I love that there's just not like 100 different million of them. You know, they keep it pretty consistent. Ooh, but our opponent put one in the sand. So at this point, you know, we're both going to have to lay up and then see what our third shot to green looks like. So here I'm going to go max top, quite a bit of right side spin, and just see what happens if I overpower the ball. So basically I'll want to land right here and then use a little bit of right curl to get onto the fairway. I think that'll be good. Okay, perfect. So at least we know we're getting to the green on our third shot now. Sand wedge, typically tough to hit a perfect ball with, for sure. Especially if you haven't done the impact training on it, the needle can move very, very fast. As you can see here with the overpower shot, that needle just flies. And that's not going to be good. So our opponent is going to end up losing this game. What you want to do here, if you're in that situation, everybody, is you want to make sure you don't gamble at that shot, right? So just think about it realistically. You're taking a max overpower shot out of the sand. One, it's going to be extremely difficult to hit that ball perfect, okay? Two, even if you do, how many more yards are you really going to get than just taking a normal shot? The most important thing that you can do when you're in the rough or the sand on a long par 5 is you have got to make sure that out of that shot you land on the fairway. You have to give yourself the best, most realistic chance to landing on the fairway and getting to the green in 3. You have to assume that I'm not going to make this shot. And if you land on the fairway as my opponent, you can at least get to the shootout. That's going to be close, though. That was very close to dropping that one. Speed was perfect. Just barely missed it. Because now what will happen, that they're in the rough, you know, they can't get to the green. So I'm definitely going to make my putt, and they're going to have to make a longer shot just to force a shootout. Had they landed on the fairway with this type of ball, more than likely they're able to get themselves onto the green or even in, you know, a short chip-in situation. But the good news is we're going to be in here for the bird, and we pick up the win, and we'll be 3 for 3 so far on this little session here. The good news is hitting out of the rough, it's not difficult to hit perfect. Because you still get to use your iron clubs. Like you see here, they're using the long iron Phoenix club. So your needle is still good. See how it's just regular speed here? We'll see if we can get a rematch. Don't get too many rematches. Oh, we've almost closed out this tour. And we'll definitely going to close it out on this stream here. This pre-recorded session, I should say. All right, par 4, kind of unique one here. This one has a fairway that splits into a Y, and then the green is on its own little island. Now, our opponent has the right idea here, but they did not adjust for the wind. So they're going to end up coming into the right-hand side, and they're going to have to hook that ball around to the left, which they did perfectly. So that was a good shot. That's what we're hoping to do. So now they should have no problem getting onto the green in 2. Perfect ball. And we did exactly what we wanted to do as well. Could have even gone with more topspin there, but that's okay. We're essentially both pretty much in the same area, I believe. All right, so this shot we're going to get headwind. Nice part is it's basically perfect headwind. So that'll make our adjustment pretty easy. Don't want to do that. Want to make sure you at least get around the pin here. So a little chip in for them. We'll see if they're able to knock that one in. So we're going to take it with our long iron. Pretty heavy on the backspin. Here you can see the ball looks like the green slopes from right to left. If we don't make this, as long as we hit perfect, we're going to be right next to the hole. 6.3, we're going to move this just above 3 rings. A little bit more of an adjustment because of the headwind. Dead center perfect. So again, hopefully we'll be right at the hole. And we are. Actually went a little bit long, but still, it was right there at the pin with the perfect shot. We'll take it. We know we're making ours, so that will force our opponent to have to hit a perfect ball here with the right adjustment to try to get to a tiebreaker. Another person there with the 59 win percentage. I do hope they make it so we can go to a tiebreaker. Those are always fun. Especially on a hole like this where the green slopes. Nice shot. Get in the hole. Okay, so now we're going to go to a tiebreaker. And if you're not familiar with golf impact, it's going to be very different. This tiebreaker shot is going to come from a random spot on the golf course. It could be from the fairway. It could be from the rough. It's just completely random, which is cool. So you can see here we're taking a shot from the fairway to the pin. Our opponent's going to go first, so we're going to know exactly what we need to do to win. Now this stinks for them. They're caught in between clubs a little bit. I didn't see any backspin used here. I wonder if they're going to go a little long with the perfect ball. And they did. So it's kind of what I was thinking. This is going to be an easy win for us. Opponent didn't use any backspin there. You could see their ball guideline was well beyond the pin. So for us, you know, we're just going to aim at the pin, hit a perfect ball, and we'll pick up the W. All right, that'll be good enough to win. My adjustment wasn't 100% accurate, which is why you saw me use a little bit of the left curl. I was definitely aimed too much to the right-hand side, but I didn't want to pull too much into that tree, knowing all I had to do was be just fairly close to win, and that's all we needed to do there. Don't get too technical, you know, if you know you can pick up an easy win. Last thing you want to do is mess up the shot. All right, our opponent's left. I'm not sure if we just closed out that tour or not. If we didn't, it'll be one more win, and we will. Yep. So, yeah, one more win, and we're closing this thing out. Hopefully we'll pick that up right now, and we'll close out tour number 8. It's a little bit of a shorter par 4 here. Yeah, maybe not as short as I thought it was. Our opponent is rocking the white ball here. And they're having a hard time finding their landing spot, but they better hurry because the shot clock goes fast. Perfect ball. Well, that's not going to do it. So I was going to match them and go white ball anyways, so. Is that right there? Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll go basic ball here. We're going to go about 5.5 ring adjustment with OP and right curl. Oh, shoot, David. I better hurry. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Get there. Yep, okay. Woo. Just barely got there. Just barely got the shot off in time, too. You can see I'm really, really pressing my luck here with the shot clock. But, you know, this is another situation where opponent drives a rough. They're not going to have any chance to get to the green. We will be on the green and probably picking up our 5th win in a row here. See that needle just moving like crazy? Again, another situation to where they gambled for what? Not many more yards, even if they hit perfect, and they put themselves in the bunker. Now, from the bunker, you can't even get to the green in your next shot. So now you've got no chance. We're caught in between clubs, so we're going to go max backspin. We're going to move this up to where we can at least adjust correctly, okay, which is going to be 1 full target. Can't even adjust. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go crazy. We're going to go very, very small. We're going to go a lot of underpower, right curl. Just take it just like that. So far we'll be 5 for 5. We'll be closing out tour number 8. When you close out a tour, you do get to pick up a free golf bag along the way as a prize. So we'll make sure that we do that as well. This is a situation to where I really wish, as an opponent, they would just forfeit, knowing that there's no way they can win or tie the hole, and we could just both move on to our next match. But looks like we have to play it out. All right. We're not going to try to rematch here. We are going to go pick up our free bag. You might hear my dog snoring next to me. There we go. Pick up the royal bag for closing out the tour. Got us a little bit of gold coins, not much. Some Cactus Club cards, the Drill, Gorilla, Owl, Chameleon, Scorpion, the F-22, Bulldozer, Jet Ski. What are we getting a lot of stuff out of this bag? Submarine. All right, cool. So that's closed out. We can start working on closing out tour number 7 too. I'll probably do a different video next time, starting their tour number 9. So let's head over to tour number 7 and play a couple games here. Continuing the island theme here, so now we're in Bali, I believe is how you pronounce that. Look at this one. Look at this par 3 here. We got one fairway, and then we got the hole, or the green, on its own island up there. Our opponent is using the Vega ball here. Good ball. Perfect shot. Ooh. Oh, I thought they were going to put it in the sand, which would have been a very difficult chip in if that had been the case. All right, so we'll continue just to use what our opponent uses. See if we can find the Vega ball quickly. We can. We're playing a very dangerous shot there on that little bitty small part of the fairway. Let's see if we hit perfect and hit it. We do hit a dead center perfect ball, so with the right adjustment, we should hit that fairway, yep, and then bounce over and then roll towards the cut maybe. Just a little bit short. I'm a little too heavy with the backspin today on my shots, but that's okay. At least we're on the green and not having to chip in. Most of our opponents are in the 50s percentage on the 50s on their win percentage. But here they hit a great ball, and that's just not going to do it either. So as long as we hit a good putt here, we'll be picking up win number 6, going for lucky number 7. So we're going to be trying to get win number 7 in a row on tour number 7, but most of those wins came on tour 8. Perfect ball will be good for the birdie and the win. You got to like playing the par 3s because the games are very fast. You know, you just go about your day, collect your coins. See if we can get a rematch. They're like, heck no, I'm getting out of here. Well, it does have us down for 22 games in a row on the win streak. So maybe it is counting it correctly. Okay, so now this is going to be a long par 5 here. Super rookie ball. Going over the water. That's going to be my play. I do think that we're going to be able to go over the water now. I'm going to keep it with the Vega ball because I believe it does have less wind resistance than the super rookie ball here. That's a good shot by our opponent. Max OP hitting perfect. That puts pressure on us. That is a nice shot by them. The only thing that they did there is they reduced the wind strength. When you're going for a shot like this, you want as much tailwind as possible. So the higher the wind, the better, right? But for us here, we're going to go right spin because we want the ball over here on the right-hand side of the fairway. We're not gonna put any top spin on this thing at all. As a matter of fact, we're going to go the opposite. We're going to go backspin. We're not going to adjust for wind. We're just going to let this ball rip. So we hit a dead center perfect as well. There we go. So we both hit our shots, and now is pretty much whoever hits the better second shot has the better chance to win. I don't know if the trees will be in the way for them or not. That's why I tried to go right-hand side of the fairway, although I ended up in the center. But no, they're not going to have any problems with the trees. Oh, okay, this opponent has a 60% win percentage. That's definitely respectable. Although a good shot, that's an easy putt there. 4 yards away. This one feels like it's heading to a shootout for sure. Perfect ball. Should put us right at the pin. Good. Perfect speed. Just barely missing these shots here to the left or the right. But, you know, we are adjusting pretty well and hitting perfect. So we're giving ourselves the best chance to be successful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, if you haven't played this game and you're still sticking around, putting is not automatic. We were very lucky on my first game on this stream here to hit a great ball and get it in the hole on that longer putt. But we pick up the eagle. We pick up 7 games in a row. Easy stuff. Wow, hard to believe they missed that putt at a 60% winning percentage. All right. Well, they left. They're out. So 375. Is that 145? So we still need 145 trophies to close this one out. And you earn 16 along the way. So I think that's like, is that 9 games? It's less than 10. So I think it's 9 games more we would still need to win in order to close out this tour. A little bit more than 9, so we'd probably have to win 10. All right. So we're on to our 8th game here. Another 55%. Super rookie, going to have good wind resistance. Side spin not needed here. So, you know, this is a situation to where probably just easily use like a spicer ball if you wanted to because it's a par 3. So you don't need, You don't need a powerful ball, and you don't need side spin. Okay, so they're on the green, giving themselves a chance to putt in. They're happy about their shot, as you can see with their little emoji there. They're pretty pumped up. That's going to make a liar out of me there. We are going to need just a little bit more power. So, like, only because we're getting caught in between clubs. So keep that in mind. It's the only reason why we needed the little extra juice. I'm going to go just a baby amount of overpower. Dead center perfect. Ooh, it's a good thing I use that little overpower because I can... Oh, no. Oh, no. What was that all about? Ended up getting a kick of backspin there. So now we could be in a situation to where we're going to have to chip in to possibly force that tiebreaker to where our opponent is putting in. Wow. Unbelievable. Now, I don't know if you guys are just good luck when I make these streams, but I have not seen opponents miss putts like this on a consistent basis. Okay, so now you're at least going to see a chip-in shot. So like I said here, I'm going to go max backspin. And we're going to put the ball guideline just to the hole like that. 6.6 means we're going to move this just over 3-ring adjustment. You know, we're going to try to hit perfect here and get this ball in the hole and pick up the win. Dead center. All right, so we pick it up. No harm, no foul by not driving the green there on the par 3. I think they're thinking about a rematch. But nope, they're out of here. All right, Yusuf, let's see what you have here. This is a challenging par 5 here. So you got trees to deal with in front of the green. And, you know, you typically got to get the side spin going and the right curl to get this ball exactly where you want. But these trees are no joke. I've definitely messed this hole up in tournaments in the past. Perfect ball. They're going to be using right curl to get around these hazards. Oh, that is a beautiful shot. So that is awesome. Very good shot by our opponent there. They're pleased with it, you can tell. I'll try to use the same ball as them, just to keep it consistent and fair for the stream. Or if I can't make that. We hit perfect. I don't know. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had too much right curl on it, but our shot's going to be really good. See, we're going to get more distance, which is going to keep us more out of the way of the tree to the green. So now we'll have to see if those trees are in our opponent's way or not. They might have to aim in between those first two. Tough. So you can see here the key to this hole is to get as high up this first fairway as possible. You know, it would have been nice if we could have got even a little bit higher. This might be a situation where you hit an intentional great left, but they unfortunately hit a great right. It's going to put them in the rough. So, Again, here, as long as we can execute our second shot, get ourselves on the green, right next to the hole, we're going to be good. You can see here I accidentally did that ball guideline thing. Okay. This is going to be a weird shot. We're going to have to underpower it. I'm going to go great left, or I'm going to hit to the left-hand side of the perfect on purpose. All right, so too much underpower. I was not trying to hit perfect there, though. I was trying to hit to the left-hand side, which it looked like that was in line. It was the right thing to do. Unfortunately, too much underpower. So those trees got in my way as well. You know, the good news is when I make a mistake like that, you get to learn from the hole. Just remember this hole, you've got to get as high up that first fairway as possible to keep yourself out of the tree line. Now, the game didn't do us any favors because on that shot, you know, the wind was blowing in a direction that we would have to pull our rings into the trees to make our adjustment. So, you know, that's a little bit more difficult as well when you put that wrinkle into it. But here we'll see if we can drop a shot out of the sand and get our 9th one in a row. Now I do have my sand wedge fully impact trained, so the needle is not going to be crazy on it. I'm going to let it swing one time, then I'm going to try to hit perfect on this one right here. We do hit perfect. It was a perfect right though, but we'll see if we can. Nope. So perfect right. Missed us just to the right-hand side of the hole. Again, the game is a little bit more technical when it comes to hitting perfect shots, which I do like. Now, we'll see if our opponent here can make a putt. Take a drink of water. Perfect putt. So we're going to be heading to a shootout, which is good. If you're still tuning in, definitely appreciate it. I know you like to see the tiebreakers more than just winning every single game in regulation because our opponents aren't hitting putts. But hopefully the whole strategy helps you out. Be awesome if you hit that thumbs up button and give the video a like. That means a lot to me. All right, our opponent's first. Now, where this tiebreaker shot is taking place from, that's where you want your drive to be. That puts you in a really good position to take a shot like this, straight at the pin. Whoa. What kind of camera angle is that? This is a good shot. That's a good shot. It's about 5 yards. Closer than 5 yards. Wow. All right, so our 9th win in a row here is going to be, they're going to make us work for it. We're going to hit perfect and win. Perfect ball, and we're good. It's a dead center perfect, too, so come on. Get right there. There it is. Okay. So about 2 yards away, probably. Right at it. They made us earn it, though. That's the first one we really had to earn. I'd like to rematch this person again. They played really well. Not so much. Okay, they're out of here. Okay, we're 9 for 9. Can we go 10 for 10? I believe we can, but we're going to find out right now. Fun hole to play here, especially if you have tailwind, where you can use this little island to try to get yourself to the second fairway. And we are getting tailwind, so that's kind of fun, like I said. Now, the rain, though, I believe this is the first time that it's rained. So rain is going to do this. It's going to deaden your ball, okay, whenever you hit the fairway and green. You're not going to get as much of a rollout, so you got to make sure that you account for that on your adjustment. Our opponent here is lucky that they did not put that one in the water with a great ball, max OP shot, I believe. So for us here, again, we're going to stick with the Vega ball because we want the wind to be as high as possible. I would not be going for this if it wasn't on this little pre-recorded session here because I know you want to see it. And we did hit a dead center perfect too at max OP. 1, 2. Oh, it's going to go too far. In the sand. No, stuck in the rough. Nice. So we did it. That was a little bit more of a dangerous shot. Probably would have... Oh, my tablet's going dead. Probably would have laid up there in a normal situation, you know, but why not have a little bit of fun with it? So as you saw here, my tablet is dying. It's at 10% left. I'm going to make this the last game. So, you know, if we make our shot here, we're going to be 10 for 10 on tour number 7 and tour number 8. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It means a lot to have your support. Please hit the thumbs up video, or please hit the thumbs up on the video. And then secondly, please become a subscriber if you're not already one, and give Golf Impact a try. It's fun. I have a good time with it. Games are super fast, which I like. We're going to go here, 3.2, right? No, a little bit more than that. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we'll go right there. Perfect ball is what we need. And we're in the hole for our 10th win in a row. All right, everybody, we're going to finish on the eagle. I hope you like Golf Impact. If you have any questions about the game, if I can help you improve in any sort of way, please let me know. Leave me a comment, of course, in the comment section below. I do pride myself on trying to answer those as many as possible as I can, and I pretty much get to all of them. So, again, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. I will see you all next time, probably for tour number 9.